Memphis, and we talked to you on Tuesday night, Jonathan, and now you not just the tie for the record, you are the all-time leader at Memphis in saves. It's been a busy week for you.
Just another week at work, Jeff. You know, I couldn't do it without the guys in the dugout with me and on the field and in the batter's box. You know, it's kind of a team thing. You can't get a save if you never win. So a lot of it comes from the guys down there.
Talk about your career here now that you've got. I know we got a long way to go. Nothing's over, but talk about the career so far. Came out of Arlington High School last year. You emerged as the closer and have carried on to this year. But just talk about your thoughts coming to Memphis and kind of what your goals were a couple of years ago.
Coming out of Arlington as a recruited walk-on, the first day of practice, I actually tore my elbow in half. So I had to go through a year of rehab, and it was, you know, the arm wasn't as tough as getting the mind right. I've always had kind of a closer's mentality, and I was trying to work my way back into the rotation of things. And last year I kind of took it and ran with it, and a rough couple weeks before this with a little back thing and everything, but you know, it's gone by really fast, and you know, honestly, I'm extremely blessed from God, and you know, it's just a lot more work to go. You know, I haven't even touched the tip of the iceberg from where I think we can go as a team and where I can go personally. So it's a way to go.
Sure, you'll talk to the family back in Memphis unless they made the trip down here. It'll be a big night for them. I'm sure if they were listening or watching on the internet back home.
Yeah, I'll give them a call after I leave here and get kind of showered and whatnot. But it's been awesome. Like I said, though, we got a long way to go.
7 wins in a row now. Tigers here. You guys keep pace with the top part of the league. You maybe even gain a game tonight. We'll see what happens throughout the league. But this team's moving pretty good right now. 7 wins in a row.
You know what makes this team the way it is that you just set up 7 in a row, and we don't look at it like that. We're so locked into the day-to-day process. So we took care of today. We're going to flush it. We're going to get the game notes tomorrow and take one tomorrow. And we got an 18-inning long game. We're going to break it down one inning at a time and take it from there.
Talk about your mentality, because you talked about a closer's mentality. We talked to Coach Rock. Matt Yoakley had the same mentality. You got to be a certain type of person, because when you come to the game is usually on the line. So there's kind of a lot of emotional highs and lows. It's not like Daron Schoenrock. For the rest of the team, they can usually be even killed, but a closer's got to be able to have his emotions ebb and flow.
Right, and sometimes my emotions will get the best of me. You can ask Coach Rock. That's the tough part, is keeping them in flow. But a lot of the work is done, you know, when nobody's watching, to develop that mentality. You know, I grew up playing football, and I played till my senior year of high school, and I've always been a guy that likes to get after it, and you know, on and off the field. I mean, I may throw 1 inning a weekend, I may throw 5, but the preparation is key to developing that mentality. And Matt Yoakley he's a phenomenal pitcher. You know, he had the same exact thing, and he's a workhorse. And I knew I had big shoes to fill when he left. And you know, with the work off the field, it really allowed me to do so.
All right. Over UAB, and first of all, Coach, the important thing for you get the game 1 win. It was a hard-fought ball game. Had that 1 inning where you gave up some freebies, but it didn't really kind of phase your team. They were very, as you like them, even kill. Not a lot of highs, not a lot of lows.
Yeah, I mean, I think it helped that we had the lead. You know, and that was an encouraging thing. That you don't want that to happen. We gave away 4 freebies in 1 inning, and UAB is the kind of club that take advantage of those, and they did. You know, they're pesky offensively. You see them fight off a lot of pitches. You know, they're tough to strike out. You know, Sam had good stuff going tonight, and they fought off a lot of 2-strike pitches. So they're going to put balls in play, and they're going to force you to make plays and throw strikes. That's what Coach Shoop's team do.
Yeah, it's a pretty good combo to have. Same all 7 innings, and you follow up with Jonathan Van Eaton. It's kind of reminiscent of that 07 era when you had McGregor for 7, and then Dusty Davis for 1, and then Yoakley for 1.
Yeah, that, you know, Jonathan's getting back in the groove a little bit, and that's good. I'm glad he's got that record behind him now. So, you know, and we elected to use him tonight, knowing that we still have some weapons tomorrow. Gave Heath another day, you know, because he threw on Wednesday night. So 18 innings of baseball tomorrow, and we got to take them 1 inning at a time, and I just try to do a good job with it.
I know the focus is always on wins and losses, but just talk about that record. I mean, it's got to be special to watch a guy break a career record. You had several of your players break career records here at the university, and Jonathan, as he mentioned, he said, ask Coach Rock, I do have emotional highs and lows, but that's stuff you've got to have in a closer. A closer can't afford to be like the rest of the team and be an even kill guy. They've got to really get themselves amped up, because they are always in when the game's on the line.
Yeah, they are. And you know, and sometimes when you go back-to-back days, you got to pitch a little bit on adrenaline. And Jonathan's done that a lot in his career. You know, since he started becoming our late-in-the-game guy 2 years ago, he's had some moments where he pitched on just adrenaline. Some back-to-back days, and you know, the durability that it takes to be a closer is almost like an NFL running back. You take a pounding, you got to keep going. And that's why you see in the big leagues a lot of closing careers or short careers. But he's been very effective, and he's got a swing and miss pitch. When he's down in the zone, he's really tough to hit, and he beats some barrels every night.
And finally, Coach, 18 innings tomorrow.
18 innings tomorrow. We've done it before down here, and we've had all kinds of crazy things happen down here in my tenure at Memphis. So
we only had 1 year where we played a Friday, Saturday, Sunday series of nothing going on.
No weather. But you know, it's the right thing to do. Like I mentioned in the pregame, the protection of the conference, the 24 games that we're allowed in conference play, and you don't play all of them to determine who the true champion is.
All right, Coach.